Amorim has been criticized for his selection decision as Manchester United lost to Tottenham in the Europa League final. Ruben Amorim's Manchester United tenure is turning into a disaster. On Wednesday, United lost to Tottenham 0-1 in the Europa League, and it increased the pressure on Amorim in what has been a dismal season. United are also set to finish near the bottom in the Premier League standings. After the Europa League final, many fans and experts have also critiqued Amorim for his tactical and selection decisions for the match, which also saw him use Alejandro Garnacho as a substitute. The Argentine was introduced in the 71st minute, replacing Mason Mount. Speaking after the match, a dejected Amorim said, "I only have to share the pain of our fans, they deserve better. We tried everything. About the future we will see what we are going to do. We have to deal with this loss. I think it's clear we were the better team, but we could not score. In the second half we tried everything with the center defenders players wide, crosses, going inside the box. I think today was not the day. We were not perfect, we have a lot to improve, but I am always honest with you guys. We didn't perform perfectly today, but we were the better team today. There were days when we were really poor, but today was not one of those days. If the board and the fans feel I'm not the right guy, I will leave tomorrow. But I will not quit again. I am confident in my job.
As you see, he will not change anything in the way he do things.
In this moment, I am not here to defend myself. It's not my style. I have nothing to show to the fans. In this moment, I need a little bit of faith," he added. Amorim joined United in November and they were 13th in the league table. Since then, they have slipped 3 places in what has been their worst season in recent history. Speaking after the match, United's Luke Shaw gave his support to Amorim. He said, "I can say 100% right now he's the right man. Results have not been good at all. I've been here for a long time now and been through different managers. Ruben, for me, I talk on my behalf and I can talk on behalf of all the players. He is 100% the right manager to take us back to where this club should be. It's going to be a very difficult process. Us as players, we've let a lot of people down, including Ruben. I will say it again, we've been nowhere near good enough the whole season," he added. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has always been honest and open, and his reaction following the Europa League final will be no different after the Red Devils were beaten 1-0 by Spurs. Bruno Fernandes suggests he could leave Manchester United after Europa League final defeat. Bruno Fernandes insists he wants to stay at Manchester United but has not ruled out the prospect of leaving Old Trafford if the club want to make some money. Ruben Amorim's side missed the chance to end a miserable season with a trophy on Wednesday night as they were beaten 1-0 by Tottenham in the Europa League final. The result means United will miss out on European football altogether next season, while they will finish the current campaign with their lowest ever finish in the Premier League. Fernandes, meanwhile, has attracted strong interest from Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal, and United receiving a lucrative fee for the 30-year-old could help finance a squad rebuild in the summer transfer window. Speaking to Portuguese media after United's defeat in Bilbao, Fernandes conceded that his long-term future remains in the club's hands. "I will be here until the club tells me it is time to leave," Fernandes said. "I am available to make the club have great days again. The day the club thinks I am too much or it is time to leave. Football is like that and you never know. If the club thinks it is time to leave, because they want to make some money, that is what it is, and football is like that sometimes." Fernandes also backed United to stick with Amorim, despite the team's woeful run of results since he replaced Erik ten Hag in November. "It's not my decision, I think Ruben Amorim is the right person," Fernandes said. "I know it's difficult to understand, but I still believe he's the right coach. The club is in a situation where it's easy to have a new coach because the results haven't been there. But I think he is the right man."
United around.
Former Man United defender Rio Ferdinand threw his weight of support behind head coach Ruben Amorim following the Europa League final defeat. Former centre-back Rio Ferdinand is adamant Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim needs more time to turn the club's fortunes around following their Europa League final defeat to Tottenham Hotspur, meaning they missed out on a first European trophy since 2017 and Champions League qualification for next season. Brennan Johnson netted the only goal of the game for the Londoners, turning the ball home from close range after United failed to deal with a Pape Matar Sarr cross from the left. United were unable to find a route back into the game, meaning they have failed to salvage anything from what has been a forgettable campaign. However, Ferdinand wants United to continue backing Amorim, insisting he needs this summer's transfer window, a full pre-season and time on the training ground to start turning things around. I think he needs to be afforded a window, Ferdinand told TNT Sports. You can't invest in a manager and not give him the ability to shuffle the pack and get some players in that fit the profile of players that he requires to implement his philosophy. I have said this before on numerous occasions. His way of playing compared to the past regime is very, very different in terms of formation and what he wants them to do. It is not like he is a manager that has come in and had to tweak a couple of things because his philosophy and identity of his team was similar to the past regime. I think he needs more time. He hasn't had a pre-season and he hasn't had time on the training pitch to coach these players as much as he would like, I am sure. I think he needs a couple of those things and a recruitment window to then give him real judgment and be as harsh as you want to be. Listen, there is no doubt, and I think he has said it himself, it has been a terrible season. It has been a disaster of a season domestically. Now, not winning this after putting all your eggs in this basket, this is a disaster as well in that sense. I think rather than being emotional about it, and there will be a lot of people out there that are, and they are entitled to be, but in the cold light of day, I think he needs some time and some of those things that I have said before.